Hey, 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 welcome back to Y'all Don't Even Know. And if you're new, welcome. We got a really special episode here. We're going to be doing a little bit of a Thanksgiving podcast, and I'm here with the boys. Jake, say what's up.
What up?
Tito.
Hey.
Kale.
What's up?
Marcus.
Hey.
All right, so
Hey, he copied me.
we got a lot to talk about, and I want to jump right into it.
What's up?
Oh,
Yo.
hi.
There. I didn't
How are
copy
you?
it now.
What are we jumping into?
We're going to jump into...
Can we jump down the steps?
No.
Okay.
He said we're going to jump into it.
I
Let's
prefer
jump.
not to. I think it'd be kind of bad if you did. But I've been thinking about this recently, probably the past couple of years. Thanksgiving has gotten less and less, what's the word? Known. I feel like it's a lot more forgotten than it was.
And that's because Christmas is so commercialized.
Or is it because people are less thankful?
The world as a whole is going.
My thing is, and I know not everyone celebrates either Christmas or Halloween, but is it because it's in the middle of two holidays that big?
Yeah.
Like,
My thought is it's probably like it's a month before Christmas and everyone's already focusing on Christmas and you're already behind your shopping.
Maybe it's because Thanksgiving is only one day, where Christmas is a whole season.
yeah, but that just doesn't seem right to me.
I feel like people, when they see Thanksgiving, they start to loathe the Christmas season. And so they just they just don't want to deal with it.
Or do you think part of it has to do with decorations because you can't put anything out for Thanksgiving and everyone's just like, oh, I can put Christmas decorations up right now?
Is Thanksgiving technically considered the fall holiday? Like, have
It's
fall
supposed
decorations?
to be, but I think Halloween has taken over the
Oh,
fall
it's taken over
decorations.
completely.
So like Thanksgiving doesn't have its season.
Well, what even is there to decorate for Thanksgiving? Just pumpkins?
Turkeys.
Just don't rake your leaves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe people just put out
Scarecrows.
pumpkins
Happy
and-
Thanksgiving flag.
like pumpkins and leaves and turkeys and stuff, like those blow up turkeys and stuff like that.
Dried corn.
No real
Yeah, but do
turkeys.
you think people
Dried
view
corn.
that as like, if I'm going to put up decorations for either one, I can make my house look prettier with Christmas lights, or I could just put pumpkins and stuff and it looks bland?
So what we're saying is that Thanksgiving is getting less attention because Christmas gets the most attention.
I mean, it's the holy grail of holidays, really.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that's kind of how it's viewed, but I feel like everyone also forgets what the meaning of it is. And that's a sad thing because
Well-
it's to kind of reflect on everything you're kind of thankful for in your life and kind of being around the people that you love and care for.
Well, you're also having this new mindset where the pilgrims
Very
were
nice.
taking over Indian lands, so they're calling it a colonialism holiday or something like that.
Oh, so you think because of people out there complaining about that whole situation that they're
Right.
trying to kind of throw it under the rug?
Ultimately, Christmas makes more money, so that's why.
Tito is right though. There is a legitimate gripe from the
I don't think
Those
the
people.
Native Americans
it.
have a problem with it. I think it's the
white people
It's the
complaining
white
about
people.
it. For,
It's never the
Native
actual
Americans.
people.
No,
it's
it's
always
not.
a group of white people that have an issue with it and wanting to make themselves feel more special by saying,
i.e.,
this
the
is
social
wrong.
justice
the
warriors.
Redskins.
Specifically white women.
Cleveland Guardians.
Absolutely.
So how do the Redskins get changed? The Indians get changed, but the Chiefs and the Braves remain.
Ownership.
It's yes,
That's all it is.
but there's no outcry against it. Like, are these people that stupid?
No, I think they got their wish of one team in each league being switched. And they're just like, oh, we made a difference.
Or is it because of the logo?
There was nothing wrong with the logo.
Yeah, but that would be their argument.
in the NHL, was it the
Yeah, but the difference is nobody
Blackhawks.
cares about the NHL.
Well,
yeah,
that's
but
true,
the
but-
Chiefs and Braves still do their chop.
Yeah.
People complain about that all the time.
Oh,
I mean, the people from I think it was a Blackhawk Nation or whatever that was the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, the Redskins logo was modeled after. They actually wanted it back. The actual people wanted it back as
Yeah,
a logo.
because they probably didn't find it offensive. They were probably taking
They were
pride in
they were
it.
proud of it. Yeah.
They're given more exposure too. Like
There was
Still
absolutely
here.
no reason for them to
No.
change that logo.
No, but I think so many people complained about it. They just wanted to try to make people happy, and instead it ticked off another group of people.
That's football for you.
that's everything.
That's Thanksgiving for you.
No one else is happy.
RG3 got that bad injury on Thanksgiving, right?
No, he
I
had
thought
that
it
in the
was.
playoffs.
I thought that was on Thanksgiving.
No, it was wild card, and his knee bent in the wrong way, and that was kind of the end of his career.
Well, Washington quarterbacks are cursed as it is.
Yeah,
It's just the stadium, bro.
That is true. Playing on that turf.
fair
no,
enough.
Jalen Hurts almost got squashed by a gate while walking out. It's just
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
that-
stadium
yeah.
is cursed.
That was bad. Well, that they need a new stadium.
Yes, they do.
But back on topic, we can get into football a little later. So with the whole meaning of Thanksgiving and what people are thankful for,
Do you need water?
Yes.
Take some.
Thanks.
That's not water.
I mean,
That's gonna make
it's
it
a
worse.
water base, but
It's syrup based.
yeah, true.
No, there's no
It's-
water.
it's-
in that.
Diabetes.
It's
No.
sugar and syrup, and
3%,
that's about it.
3% lemon juice.
Oh yeah, it's healthy.
Just gagging.
Hey, if it's liquid, it's close enough,
Good
right?
enough.
But all right, so back on the topic of let's talk about what we're thankful for. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit in the Five Below video. If you guys haven't checked it out that you're listening, please go to our pages and check it out. It's a real good video. It's short. I'm sure all you guys will enjoy it. But
I did.
That video's fire.
that video was great, and definitely stay tuned to see what kind of other videos we got coming out.
Stay
But-
tuned for more dumplings.
Oh, yes. I got another one. This one's not as big. I'm really sad about it. They were sold out when I went to the store.
Can we shout out Jingle or Carol?
Oh, yes. And that thing in the front, I have a little stuffed toy there. Its name's Carol. It's a Christmas tree with a star on it. And I love it.
we love you, Carol.
And I got another one to open up at the end of this episode.
Okay, back on topic.
Back on topic for the third time. I'm going to try this again. Hopefully this time it sticks. So if you guys didn't watch that video, we talked a little bit about what we're thankful for, but we're going to talk about it now because some people, Tito, didn't give us an answer. So we're going to try again. Jake, what are you thankful for?
I said it in the video and I'll say it again. I'm thankful I got the opportunity to do a job that doesn't destroy my body. And I'm thankful for deer season every year. Tito? Homie's not thankful.
Oh my gosh,
not-
can you figure out something?
I'm busy thinking right now.
Is there a special someone in your life you would like to be thankful for?
It's me. He's thankful
Oh.
for me. 100%.
I mean, I'm very thankful for all the people in my life that make a difference.
Ooh, he found
For the
something.
good and the bad.
Hold on, before we go any further, I think that goes without saying that you're just
Well, that wasn't gonna be.
Yes.
my
No,
thing,
no,
but
I'm
I had
saying-
to
at
acknowledge
least
what
that
goes
way
on.
he
Yeah.
says
I
something.
understand,
Yes.
but I'm saying it goes without saying that you can
I
be
was
thankful
I was
for...
working my way into it, but you were just like, hold on.
So what are you
the last
Lost all
answer?
my momentum.
Go ahead, John Ritchie.
The last answer he gave was, I'm not really thankful for a whole lot. I'll take anything over that. So, Tito, the stage is yours. Let's hear it. All right, Marcus, what are you thankful for?
Stage fright.
In general, I'm just thankful for life. Thankful that I can get up every day and not necessarily go to work, but just that I have the ability to do that. And that I'm not, bedridden. I'm not in the hospital. I take it for granted, and I'm very thankful for it.
Bro, real good stuff.
That's, yeah. Kale?
My car.
Kale.
Heard that.
No, I'm thankful for, even though it seems we are losing a little bit slowly, but just the freedoms we have. We can just go wherever we want, whenever we want to. And don't take it for granted.
I really like that because mine kind of ties in it with you. I'm thankful for us being able to talk about our opinions and our thoughts, whatever we want to talk about on a platform where we can share it with all you guys. I think even if you might disagree with some of our stuff, even if you don't find our stuff entertaining, the fact that we're still able to go out there and just talk about whatever we want, I'm thankful for that opportunity.
I like that. I love it.
Yeah. It's good. And then I'm thankful for you boys as well.
Absolutely. Family, friends.
Yeah.
More like family and a friend.
Bro's
Yeah.
got friends.
Just
Right?
me.
Mm,
Oh, you? Yeah, you got friends.
yeah.
Yeah, people at the mill.
Same
customers
old
I'm
man
friendly
working
with
at the
all.
mill. Kill, that's your new song.
Oh, yes. The mill boy.
That's me.
The middleman.
I love
I get to
Millman.
go back on Friday.
Ew. You only have one day off?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Then I get to work Saturday.
Do all you guys
I'm
have,
thankful
but
for
I have
days
off
man.
Monday.
do all you guys have off the rest of the
Finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
week? Yeah, see, that's how it's done.
You guys have off Monday?
We're
I have off Monday.
we're all supposed to have off the week of Christmas.
I
too,
actually got off Monday because of Buck Week. So
I forgot I was connected.
all right, that's Kale's new song,
That's my
guys.
theme
Check
song.
it out
Oh.
on Spotify called Mill Boy.
I'm just going to play this every time I come by now. Just playing that in my car.
Here comes the millman.
The corn attacked. That's the mill turning around.
Anyways,
It's
I
All right,
tried.
are you done?
I tried, and then you started talking.
Well, I don't really know what's going on here.
No one does.
Let me
I'm
just
kinda
tell-
at a
let me
loss.
just- Let me just give you my thankful real
Yes,
quick.
there.
Oh, you finally figured out something?
I'm thankful that I can have a comfortable life.
All right, I finally
Yeah.
we got there. It took probably
Well, you
4
see,
days.
I wanted
This is Wednesday night. We filmed what, Saturday?
You guys
Friday.
have all these
Friday?
like, deep, theological, like nice thankfuls, and I'm just like,
Was mine deep?
I
and
really don't
theological?
think any of ours were that deep. I
Mine
think it
was
just,
that I can drive
Mine was kind of physical, actually.
anywhere
Yeah.
I want.
Tito, I think you're just making stuff up.
I think you're trying to take everything off of yourself.
You want to
At
know what's
least
going on
Bro's
inside his head right
thankful.
now? The monkey with the tambourine.
symbols.
oh, oh, thanks.
I knew that.
I knew what I was
I know
thankful
because I
for.
could see it.
Maybe you're the monkey with.
I
the
knew what I was
tambourine.
thankful for right away. You had to think 4 days.
He's thankful for
I
the
don't even
monkey with
think
the
about it.
Bro,
symbols.
this is me.
Okay.
All right, let's get a little bit on topic, guys. We had a phone call.
I think we
Let's-
were.
No.
No, we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
All right.
This hat kind
What
of
is-
itches, bro.
I don't care.
Bro.
Anyways,
Is that what you take out, honey?
yes.
Oh, it's nice.
He just
you out,
puts
huh?
it on his lap and strokes it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
What just happened?
why
here?
is that
13-minute
Help
mark?
us.
Why does he stroke his hat?
Because it's soft.
I listen. I have some soft hats. I have soft pants. I'm not
Yeah.
going to stroke my pants. All right. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Well,
Happy Thanksgiving.
well, we were recording Wednesday night, so this should be out on the day of Thanksgiving. But
Hooray.
what are you excited for on Thanksgiving?
Mm.
Like, what is one thing, if you had to circle, that you're super excited for on Thanksgiving?
Hmm.
Make it 2. What if it's 2?
I like watching football on Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of a different vibe, I feel. And I like being with family. Did I take all of it?
I do feel like football is like one of the major focuses on that holiday. It's like one of the only holidays that kind of circles football is like a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Christmas has a lot of basketball in it too.
Hold on, let me ask you guys a question. The food on Thanksgiving is great, but do you feel like it gets old and overrated?
I wouldn't say old because most of it I really don't have that often.
I cannot get enough mashed potatoes. So
Well,
no.
see, I could have that every day.
Yes.
But like,
But like, you
are you
can't have
talking
enough
about
of
like
it.
stuffing
I can't have
and
enough.
stuff?
No, I'm talking about like turkey and mashed potatoes and corn.
So-
and, like we have green bean casserole, but I mean obviously we don't get the green bean casserole. I think my issue with it is it's not enough flavor. It's just bland, and to me it's just like
It is a white person's holiday.
Well, I mean, I don't just eat turkey
Figure
by
it out,
itself. I'll usually take like 2 slices of bread, throw a little turkey breast on there, put some mayo, tomato, lettuce, make a turkey sandwich. It's really good.
Throwing some mashed potatoes with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you need to change up your
And some butter.
your eating style.
I mean, I could see if you're eating the exact same meal over like just bland. I could see that.
I'm fine with turkey because I don't eat turkey a whole lot, but like then for Christmas I'll eat ham if it's available.
Ham trumps turkey.
Oh, see, I don't like ham.
What do you
That's
like?
because
Pork
you
and
di-
sauerkraut?
I
Yes.
actually do.
Pork and sauerkraut.
That's
New
fire.
Year's Day, pork
With
and
mashed
sauerkraut.
potatoes?
Oh my word.
Yes.
That's
Throw that together, bro.
Yes.
Come on. Maybe a little butter.
Those
I look
German
forward to
nerds.
every New Year's Day because my mom always makes pork and sauerkraut on mashed potatoes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
figure out everyone who's doing that and just invade their houses.
Come on, come hang out with me and Craigie.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm on my
yeah.
way over
Bring
already.
some Vicks.
Oh no, not the Vic.
Oh.
Is this gonna be an every
Yes.
episode
With
thing
his
where we're gonna
name,
mention
Vicks
Vicks?
comes
I,
with it.
I just bring a 5-gallon
Vicks
bucket
Craig.
of Vicks. Just labeled on the lid as just Craig.
Oh no, oh no.
For Craig.
All right, Tito, let's hear it. It took so long to get what you're thankful for.
We're
Let's
giving-
hear what you're excited for.
Dude, Craig's
Shut your mouth.
I just had a thought.
You
Go ahead.
always talk over top of me.
Oh,
Stop
no.
complaining and
switched
give us
now.
what you're happy, excited about.
What are you excited for?
I'm excited for the food.
Is there any specific food you're looking forward to the most?
No, not really. I like all of it.
Fair enough. Is there anything you don't like on, like, food-wise that you wish wasn't a part of, like, a big Thanksgiving meal?
I actually don't like the stuffing.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, cranberry sauce.
I
could
like
never.
cranberry sauce.
See, my
no
mom-
stuffing though.
My mom makes her stuffing a little different because traditional stuffing, not a fan of. How she makes it, I'm in love with it.
Like the
I don't like
stovetop
stuffing
stuffing,
either.
like the stuff you get with the box.
Oh,
mix
no,
and
I
what-
hate
that's
that.
Completely garbage.
Yeah, but see, if you're making that for Thanksgiving dinner and you're, like, making 8 to 9 boxes of it, I don't know if I would like it either.
It's probably I don't eat
Who
it
in the
because I don't
world
like
makes
it.
that much stuffing?
Well, how many people you got coming over?
I don't
know.
host.
I don't have anybody coming over.
Well, where you go, how many, like, when it was all you guys in the same household, how many
See, I
people
don't-
did you guys have at your Thanksgiving?
In our family, I don't think stuffing was that big.
Oh.
I don't.
No, not
I
really.
don't what was that pink stuff that was always made?
Sweetheart
salad. That is
Yuck.
disgusting.
That
That is
sounds
vile.
horrible.
The world's
That sounds horrible.
most disgusting
Yeah, no,
dessert.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
It's not even dessert. It's out for the regular meal.
You might as well put that outside to see
Bro,
if any animals
And
want
it
it.
would disappear fast too.
Like who is eating this?
the older folks.
Really? It would disappear
Yes.
quick?
Aunt Shirley loved it.
it would disappear so fast, and you'd be
Oh.
like, "Yuck."
Ugh.
no, you.
Was it cherry?
You would-
I
was
had-
it like
like
whipped cream?
Cherry.
Cherry
I don't
jello.
know. Mark, are you looking
Maybe
that up?
Marcus
Cherry.
knows.
Okay,
He's an
he's
old
got
folk.
that.
Marcus is looking up. While we're up.
I'm looking up the origin. Give me a few minutes.
Marshmallow cherries
Give us
or whatever those are
origin
called.
and ingredients.
All right. While we're waiting for Mark, Kale, what are you looking forward to?
There's nothing like on Thanksgiving sitting down with your mashed potatoes, your roll or bread, whatever, and a piece of turkey and just watching football. Just watching the game while eating that, just stuff in your face.
Amen to that.
That is, and then you have a cup of coffee beside you. Peak.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with it. I'm with it. I could do that the entire day.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow.
Yeah, the cup of coffee sets it off.
I don't know if I could do it with coffee. Because I feel like it's too many flavors trying to battle with each other.
It works, but you have to have a water bottle with it.
You gotta
though,
have the
too.
coffee to keep you awake after all the mashed potatoes.
and
To
the
me,
turkey especially.
To me,
the
there's something
turkey.
about a warm coffee that kind of just finishes it off and washes it down.
Yep, and then you can watch the Lions play the Cowboys.
Nope. They never will ever play on Thanksgiving, Gale. Do you know why?
Nah.
Because they are always on Thanksgiving. They just play different teams.
That's so deep, bro.
I got sad.
Have you guys ever had hot apple cider?
No.
I intentionally avoid it.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
It's
I
like
couldn't-
syrupy and not worth your time.
Do you like cold apple cider?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I love
fire.
cold apple cider.
I love apple cider, but it messes my stomach up so badly I cannot drink it.
So we're feeding Jake apple cider, venison, and beans.
No, because I usually get
No,
texts from you after your
um,
apple cider episodes.
Buffalo sauce, buffalo chicken. That messed my stomach up.
And we're also
good.
giving him corn as well.
Ooh, that sounds like a rough. That sounds like a rough Black Friday.
It's gonna be Black Friday.
maybe I'll find some apple cider donuts and bring them in next time we.
Ooh.
Dude, if they have the pumpkin poppers, if I can find them
Oh,
before
I think-
Friday, I'm bringing them
I think
in.
Duck Donuts has
Duck
those.
Donuts.
I haven't
Is
been
there
to
one
a
around
Duck
here?
Donuts in so long.
yeah, right near the AMC Tillman.
Fire show.
Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Right by your Raising Cane's, Mark.
Nope,
Ooh, I
not
love
there.
Raising
Not
Cane's.
that one. The one up farther.
No, Tillman Square.
Not Tillman Street, Tillman Square.
Yeah, big difference. One's a square, one's a street.
So if you go up onto Tillman or
That's where the movie theater is.
Mark, have you found
Yeah.
anything on the Sweetheart
I
side?
have. I
Okay.
found
No,
a
just
few
say it's
things.
All right,
theater.
let's hear it, Mark.
Give us the details.
So there's a couple different variations. Some call it Pink Lady Salad. Some people call it Sweetheart Salad. It's made with cherry pie filling, milk. Some people put mandarin oranges in it and crushed pineapple, Cool Whip, and then some people put marshmallows and nuts in it. So there's a few different variations, but I think the one we're most used to is the ones with the Cool Whip and the cherry pie. Yeah, I think that's it.
How
And milk
how is it
and
that
Jello.
How's it
See,
that bad? Though?
I don't like cherry pie, so that's.
I don't like cherries to begin with.
I
very
think it's
much.
too fluffy.
I
Yeah,
love
the consistency.
I just
bad
feel like
too.
there's so much
I
stuff
love
going on
cherries.
in that they all clash with each other. It's probably not that great.
It's a
And
very,
then the whipped
very
part
real
is
recipe too.
pink.
Did you say there was Jello in it?
Yeah,
Ugh.
It's pink and it's weird. Looking
Maybe-
and
some people use condensed milk too.
maybe because it's too sweet.
When was
I
the-
don't really
When was the
remember.
last time you tried it?
I don't remember.
it's
I have
weird.
intentionally avoided it
Well,
all these years.
Try it next time you see it. Maybe it's different. 'Cause you-
Maybe I'll bring some on for us to try.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Then bring a bucket.
The window's right there.
yeah, try it. I'm gonna throw up. If I try.
He just looks at it and he's like, "Brr."
No, the sight of it is. I think I know what you're talking about.
All right. If I come across some, I will try some this holiday season.
Yeah, your taste buds
You get a
change.
fleck of cherry. It's,
Part of me wonders if it's Pennsylvania Dutch.
Marcus, do you like it?
I do not.
Oh, come on,
it's
man.
crazy because you'll go through the line first time and there'll be like a whole bowl of it and you'll come back, it's just gone. And you're like, who's eating this? This is disgusting.
speaking of desserts, Aunt Linda's Reese cup stuff.
Mom's making that.
I will be there for it.
It's not going to be there for you.
I'm
It's going to be in my stomach, so
gonna
you're
beat it out of
coming
you.
after it.
I'll be over around 4.
I will still be in bed.
Where's Thanksgiving at? I'm on my way because that sounds delicious.
Parents.
Oh, I know where they live.
Yes, you do.
Tell your mom I'm coming over.
You
Okay.
You
For
can come
dessert.
over and see my teddy bear.
What?
What?
Your moose.
You all right?
No.
I was like, what?
I'm just
what
trying
happened?
to entice him over.
He's having a stroke.
Kayla, you don't need to entice me. I'm in after I heard the Reese's Cup thing.
Okay, we got him.
It's like chocolate pudding,
Oh, my
And-
word.
Oh, it's pudding?
whipped
dude,
cream,
whipped
and
cream,
it's
peanut
Reese
butter.
cups.
So it's like
there's
pudding.
peanut butter.
Is there peanut butter in it? Or is it just the Reese's?
I don't know. That's so good. It's
I think
crazy.
peanut butter's mixed with the whatever the creamy stuff is in it, the whipped stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it's like chocolate pudding, a layer of Reese's, the whipped, and then more Reese's.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's rich and
yeah.
it's good.
Text your mom. I'm coming over.
It's rich and it's good.
That sounds real good. Is it like pudding or is it like mousse? Like, is it thicker or is it?
It's literally just like pudding and
Oh.
Cool Whip.
I don't really even taste pudding in it.
Is there even pudding?
I don't even
Is there
think there
pudding in
is.
I don't think so.
We haven't
All right.
had it since.
All right, guys, let's
Thanksgiving
figure
and,
out what's happening with this thing because
You just
I'm
have to
now
come try it.
lost
Well-
of what's in it.
You
Just-
come over and you'll see.
There's
You try
whipped
it,
cream.
you'll
we know
never
that
forget
much.
it.
I don't think there's pudding.
I'll just knock on the door. Hey, I'm here for this Reese's thing, and then I'm gonna head off.
Well, when you heard there was dessert being served, you had to get in line quick
Well-
because that disappeared fast.
Well, if I hear desserts in line, maybe I'll
Yeah,
grab some
granted.
pink goulash or whatever.
That's how it was with dinner. That's not even dessert.
Oh, that's with dinner?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, no.
Why is that with dinner?
I don't
know.
Somebody's like, we need some sweetness to offset all this salt.
Oh,
What salt?
Somebody's eating too much ham.
On Thanksgiving.
Some people
Just
do
see
have
somebody
ham. Some
dumping
people
salt
do.
in the
Some
turkey.
people have macaroni and deviled eggs.
Dude, macaroni on Thanksgiving.
Deviled eggs.
I have macaroni.
Deviled eggs is like a normal
I
thing
can-
for Thanksgiving too.
I can see macaroni for Thanksgiving.
Let me figure
Mashed
out how I
potatoes
wanna
are too
word
good
this.
to me. I can't go away
Yeah,
from
you
them.
either do mashed potatoes or macaroni.
That's the only option.
A lot
Oh,
of
so
carbs.
what do we have? We have stuffing.
It's Thanksgiving.
We have turkey. We got sweet potatoes with pecans on them. That's really good. And there's like a little caramel coating on top. That's really good. Macaroni. My dad cooked up some fried veggies today. So I like those. Stuffed mush.
I really enjoyed those.
Fried veggies. Listen, you can give me a whole tray. I'll eat the whole thing. Stuffed mushrooms. I love stuffed mushrooms. And then for some reason, Vivian, that's her name. Ooh, cuckoo. She likes to bring over like artichoke heart, and I'm like,
Ew.
Who is this person?
oh, so,
Your mom's friend?
no, it's like my grandmother's friend, but we won't get into that because I could sit here for the next hour and a half talking about this. But I
Let's
think
not.
we have a more fun topic. And Kale, you brought this up the other day. What are some things that we shouldn't do at Thanksgiving that would get us kicked out of our own family's homes?
Clog the toilet and leave it that way.
Okay. Kale, that might get you kicked out on a regular day.
Could you imagine they just clog the toilet? There's a whole lineup right behind you, and they're just like, "What?"
What
There's
a
another toilet.
What a start to this segment, folks.
That's probably the worst thing you could possibly do.
All right, Kale saying that reminds me of when we had Thanksgiving at Grammy's. And
That
Oh,
Grammy's,
no.
there's one bathroom. And if you have to facilitate, as in number
What?
2, and somebody's in there, you're in trouble. Because you're waiting.
Yeah, you just sit on the edge of their bed and just wait.
And pray.
And-
Might as well get on your knees at the edge of the bed and start praying.
At the door, just like, please hurry.
or you could just go back downstairs and try to test your luck.
Act like nothing's wrong.
Oh, no.
Problem was there is if you got up from your seat downstairs, you weren't getting it back.
Well, that's okay. Maybe if you move around, it works it back up.
That's true.
I don't know.
I don't think it works like that.
No, as soon as I said it, I realized how stupid it sounded. But I was like, yeah, let me throw out an idea here.
Just pacing.
Anyone
in the
else?
hallways.
Anyone else got any other ideas? Maybe rigging up the turkey with explosives, and putting it out.
I mean, that's pretty extreme. Yeah.
I don't know. There's some funny videos on YouTube of people putting like a dynamite stick in a turkey and just lighting it in the street.
This is Thanksgiving fireworks.
Yeah. What's a little meat in your front porch?
It's
Wow.
it's so cooked you'll be able to eat it.
You just get like a turkey wing on top of your roof. Like, how'd that get up there? Oh, we rigged the turkey with explosives. What about anything else? Come on, there's
There's
no
a
way
lot more.
Well, in some families, if you bring up politics, that would be a
Yeah.
immediate.
I mean, it depends.
fight.
I guess that depends on the family. If you're all
That's
on
why I
one
said
side,
some families. Not any of ours, I believe.
Are your Thanksgivings awkward?
no.
I'm
Because-
confused.
Well, I mean, ours aren't even awkward, but I can't imagine like being a family and sitting around a table and everyone's just
Kind of quiet, looking at each other.
there's like
afraid
some
to
chat.
talk.
There's some chatter, and then everyone's kind of just like, I don't want to step on eggshells, so
I mean, what do you mean? Like, is there a certain topic that you can't bring up, or is it just awkward?
no,
in
like
general?
just awkward. Like
Football.
you're all sitting at the table, and then there's just it's quiet.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, my grandfather comes in and he's rowdy.
He's getting fired up.
He looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but that man can party. But him, Craigie, me, that's a killer.
It's a trio.
That's a triple threat right there. But no, I
going
definitely
over
wouldn't
to
say
see
there's
it.
any awkwardness. I mean, usually all the guys are watching football and all the girls are. I don't really
Doing
know
what they do.
I really don't know what they talk about because I just watch football.
This is usually at your house, right?
It was at my grandmother's for almost every year, and then probably 4 years ago, she just said we were done doing it, and then my mom picked it up and was like, "Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it now."
So your mom picking it up, is that nice for you, or do you not like it?
Oh, I love it. I love holidays in my house
He loves not having to leave his house.
because we
And
usually
That's what I would think too.
we usually do Christmas Eve every other with my aunt and uncle. Like 1 year we'll have it. This year we have it, and then the next year they have it. So it's definitely more stressful when we have Thanksgiving and then we have the Eve because it's chaos trying to figure out, okay, we just finished Thanksgiving. All right, now we got to put in orders for stuff because we usually cook like homemade cooking for Thanksgiving, and then we'll order like catering trays for Christmas Eve. Like we'll get like Chick-fil-A nugs. We'll get like White Castle burgers. We'll get usually there's an Italian spot that we'll get some pasta, fettuccine Alfredo, some shrimpies. Anyone else hear the yelling outside?
Just a dog barking. It's
Oh,
fine.
that's a dog? I thought that was like a man yelling
I
for
got an
help.
idea. Let's go record at Justin's on Christmas Eve.
Oh, boy.
How crazy was Chick-fil-A on Christmas Eve?
I'm gonna let Marcus answer this since he hasn't talked much.
You mean working there?
Yes.
Absolutely slammed.
Okay, that doesn't give me too
All right,
much.
bro.
The kitchen was on their toes too because of all the platters they had to do. What?
That little complex there where Chick-fil-A is, it took 10 to 15 minutes to get out of there
Well, wait, which
on
one?
Christmas Eve. Quakertown.
To get
Oh, the one near
to
the
get
Wawa?
out
Yeah.
of it. Yes, to get out of it on
Holy
Christmas Eve.
cow.
Really?
I was out.
Easily 10 to 15 minutes to get out of there.
I was out in Quakertown last night, and I guess with everyone being back for Thanksgiving, like from college and stuff, the drive-through line was wrapped around.
Oh,
The whole thing.
the roads are ridiculous.
It's
Anywhere you go
terrible.
now, it's...
Right
I went to Five Below right before here, and the roads were just slammed. I
Never
was
go
like,
to Trexler
Trexler
Town
Town
on
is
Christmas.
the
Yeah, I know.
worst.
I know, but I needed my dumpling, and that made me happy. So, yeah, we're okay.
But anyway, working at Chick-fil-A, like making all that food,
Horrible.
did you never
Horrible.
stop?
Nugget trays all day. All day.
You're the problem.
Do you ever like while you're making them?
The rouse.
Now that you're not there, and you could say, did you ever sneak one off?
Sneak one off.
Like take a nug and pop it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we did that all
He's
the
like
time.
12 count.
Like 12 count. Now you got 11.
If there was
Past
any...
the timer.
if
Is it
there-
more
oh,
so like the
no.
party trays, more so than just like the small single
So-
orders?
Yes, and there were trays where, like, a medium tray would be 160 nuggets. It's weird that I remember that still, but it would be 160 nuggets, and I would just dump whatever came in the batch on and said it was good to go. So
Sometimes they either got more, sometimes they got less.
yes, but it was so insanely busy. It just
I feel like those places when they're like, oh, we have a catering thing, they just throw a number up on the board, and they really don't know how much are in there. No one's gonna count out 160 nuggets.
no, nobody is.
No one's like, oh, one.
It's a rough estimate.
I mean, imagine if like 4 people in line ordered that. You're just gonna wait for 3.5 hours while people in the back count 160.
I didn't
nuggets?
get all my nuggets.
Guys, I recounted. I'm at 157 nuggies. I'm gonna need a little more.
Okay, Karen.
It makes me shudder
I
to
want my
think
3
about
nuggies.
think about Christmas Eve at Chick-fil-A.
I feel like just anywhere on Christmas Eve is rough.
Well, yeah, but none of us worked there.
Well, I could tell you retail was horrible.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be bad Friday for me.
Is it?
Are people giving
Yeah.
each other bags of corn for Christmas?
No.
Merry
but-
Christmas.
No,
Here's a
it's-
bag of feed.
Black Friday
Yeah,
deals, huh?
Yeah, is there deals going on?
Absolutely not.
Well, get me a
Well,
bag
then
of
why is
Black
it
Friday
keeping you
deals.
so busy?
No, just because it's a day off and it's a weekend where everyone has off. Since there's a skipping a day, we're closed tomorrow, and everyone has off this weekend, so everyone's just going to be there getting whatnot.
You know what? Maybe I'll be
All
there
the people
too.
who can't park.
Cal, I'm just going to show up to come visit you and give you a hug. and
Please
say
Let's
hi.
do.
go visit them.
We should go
Please
visit
do.
him.
Guys, on our next video, we're going to be filming us going to say hi to Kale at work.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, there's not a lot of content there. It's more so, hi, Kale. All right, bye, Kale. And then turn
Gets
around.
thrown out by his boss.
What are you guys doing here? Oh, that'd be some good footage.
Justin literally
It's like-
Flying off the dock.
The
It's
boss
like
takes
the
the
thumb-
stopper off the slide and sends him down.
Our title to the video is somehow we got thrown out of a mill.
That'd be hilarious.
Send him down the railroad chute track slide.
Oh, I actually think that'd be fun. Is there anything dangerous at the end of it?
At the
train.
slide?
Oh. Well, I don't know what this is.
It's the slide just runs down from the top floor to the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I'm using that all day.
I do.
They'd be like, Justin, you have to do work. I'd be like, no, there's a slide. I'm using this all day.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, like the first 2 times, and then you're like, oh, it's
No,
the same thing.
I'd do it all day. I don't care.
He's autistic enough.
Hey.
There's also a ledge, so if you lift up your head, you're just going
Oh, I'd hit my dome about 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's...
All right. So we kind of mentioned football a little bit here and there. I think we should kind of do
Sorry.
I think we should kind of do a deep dive into it. What do you think, Jake? You on board with that?
Let's do it.
All right. So let's start off with our little 1 o'clock game. We got the Lions versus the Packers. Big NFC North matchup. Both teams are fighting to push themselves into the playoff spot. Packers are currently sitting at the 5 seed. Somehow, I was shocked to see this. Or Packers are at the 6, sorry. I was shocked to see this. The Lions are not in the playoffs. They're the first team out. So I kind of want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this one.
I didn't even realize Green Bay had a better record than Detroit.
It's because of that tie.
Yeah.
Bro,
Dallas.
I'm telling you, every team in the North could make the playoffs. I doubt the
No.
Vikings will,
Minnesota's not good.
but every team could have made it. But Minnesota isn't good. This game's tricky because I feel like both of these teams are pretty even.
I think watching week 1 kind of told me all I needed to know about it. Detroit's offensive line has no answer for Micah Parsons. They couldn't block him if they tried. And he was on a snap count.
While that is fine, their offense is good enough to beat that, to scheme around that.
But after the past couple weeks and watching them struggle so much with the Giants, I don't see it. Even as bad as I think Green Bay's offense is right now.
Think about how good the Lions' offense was and how bad their defense was to give up that many points to the Giants. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Yeah, but I would have thought they would have scored a lot. They're a high caliber type offense. They have a good quarterback. They have 2 solid
They scored
running
in the
backs.
40s, bro.
Against the Giants?
Yes.
No, I'm looking it up. I don't think they did.
Green Bay's got a pretty
They
solid...
scored 34,
Yeah.
and the only reason they scored 34 is because it went to overtime.
They also,
Green Bay's got a solid defense.
Yeah, but
and
their offense is so inconsistent.
what? The Eagles beat the Lions.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Lions, this isn't like last year's Lions team.
No. But
if Green Bay is going to win, Jordan Love has to show up.
that's probably the factor of the game.
Yes.
How many points do you think he needs to put up for you to feel comfortable about Green Bay winning?
30-ish. Maybe 28.
I think 27.
I was leaning towards 27.
I think you get 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. I'd feel pretty comfortable. The only issue is I don't think that offense is going to do that.
No. Unless Love's on his A game. It's the only way.
It's a Thursday. He won't be.
He's not on a Sunday or Monday.
Huh?
Are you saying short week?
Yeah.
He might be the most inconsistent starter.
Bryce Young's still available.
That's true.
Stroud.
But
Yeah.
Herbert's pretty inconsistent too.
Yeah, they talk about Herbert like he's like this generational quarterback, and he just isn't it. Like, he's good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he doesn't do enough. But on this game, I think I want to go Green Bay. just because I think that defense is going to cause too many issues. And I think Detroit's secondary is weak.
I think Green Bay wins it, but Detroit needs to win it. They have to win it. It's a must-win for them.
I'm hoping they don't.
That
And we'll
sets
get
them at
into
7
that,
and
but
5.
I don't know what Detroit's rest of their schedule is. But this definitely does feel like a kind of must-win game. I just, the way they've been playing, I don't see them getting back into it.
Any team from here on out, if you're out of the playoffs, every game is a must-win. It just is. That's how it goes.
Unless you're trying for a draft spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a must-win for the Packers, too, because they're fighting the Lions right there.
Yeah, but I feel like the Packers could afford to lose this one and they'd still be okay.
So you're taking Packers?
I'm taking Green Bay.
I'll go Green Bay.
I have Green Bay as well.
Tito?
I think Green Bay.
I just think their defense is too good.
I'm going to say Green Bay as well.
All right. So we're all on the same side. I guarantee by the time Friday hits, the Lions will have won, and we will all look like a bunch of idiots.
It's okay.
So now
That's the hardest game to choose between, in my opinion.
see, I think this next one's going to be tougher because I think this is going to be kind of like a playoff type atmosphere because both teams are probably playing for a lot right now. The 4:00 game, you got Kansas City and Dallas. Kansas City had probably one of their biggest wins of the season so far, being able to kind of bottle Jonathan Taylor up, scratch out a little overtime win against the Colts. But then at the same time, Dallas was able to overcome a 21-0 lead with like 2 minutes left before half. The second half, they looked way more dominant than I think they've looked all year. This one to me is tough, even though I'm a Dallas fan. I really don't know what's going to happen because I think at any moment Mahomes can turn it on. But I also know what Dak can do with Pickens and Lamb, and I think it's just a matter of, do you think Dallas has enough to be able to upset Kansas City? Because I was shocked to see their Kansas City's favorite.
I have Kansas City. They have a better defense.
But does their offense not worry you at all?
No, not really. They're playing a terrible defense.
I wouldn't say their defense is terrible now. If you told me 3 weeks ago, I would say they're horrible. I think now they're hovering around the line of decent.
I just think the Chiefs aren't going to lose.
I don't think the Cowboys have a very good team right now.
The winning against the Eagles was their win.
I think that was their Super Bowl, and now they're done.
Well, I'll take that as my Super Bowl.
I think
We
they
split every year.
I think they give up.
Yeah, they do split every year.
So the Chiefs are top 10 in both categories, defense and offense. And I don't know because Dallas is at home. Dallas has a very good offense, but Dallas's defense is also not the greatest. Though they have been playing well the past couple weeks, but there's something about the Chiefs, man. Like they have I didn't even know they were top 10 on defense.
I didn't either.
Yeah, when I saw that earlier, I was completely surprised. But whatever Spagnuolo does with his defense, dude, it just...
If any team can pick up blitzes, they usually have a field day with Kansas City. It's a lot of teams and a lot of young quarterbacks don't know how to pick that up anymore. And he disguises them very well.
So between Spags and Mahomes, the Chiefs are that team. It's disgusting.
But I don't think they're that team anymore. And their record on the road this year is 1-4, and they really have. The only win they had was the Giants with Russell Wilson.
They are that team, though. It's their time of year. I mean, we'll see. We'll see on Thursday because they're away. I think Dak playing at home makes a big difference, and that's why I'll take Dallas.
Here's what you don't have: Cooper DeJean playing on the outside.
I wish DeJean was out there.
I think this game comes down to who do the refs like more.
I think the way
Mahomes or the Cowboys.
I think the way
It's a toss-up.
ever since Dallas acquired Quinnen Williams,
Ever since
They're-
DeJean got face masked on a defensive pass interference call.
what about when George Pickens did to him? That should have been a crime.
He got cooked. He's having a bad year.
That one was rough.
Sophomore
I
slump,
think
as it
ever
were.
since
yeah,
Dallas
tell it to Quinyon
acquired
Mitchell.
Quinnen Williams, their front line has looked significantly better because teams are game planning around him. That still leaves Osa, that still leaves Kenny Clark, and that still leaves a rookie as Araku.
I will give Dallas their defensive line is nasty.
Their D line,
They traded Parsons and got better.
I actually
It's
think
crazy.
I'm not saying they have the best player there, but if I were to look at their D line, like their defensive tackle group, I will take their defensive tackle group over any other ones in the league. Because I think a combination, if you can throw out Osa, Kenny Clark, and Quinnen Williams, and those three are in the same, I'm taking them. Because Quinnen Williams, I think, is probably top 5 defensive tackle. Kenny Clark is respectable, and so is Osa. And I think those three paired together work that D-line group.
Does anyone besides Cowboys fans know what he's talking about?
I know who all three of those are.
So who are you guys taking in that game?
I'm going Dallas because I think that there's no two corners that can cover Lamb and Pickens.
You know, Dallas fans are the most delusional fan base.
No, because I think they're going to get blown
Most
out next week.
delusional.
1,000% every game the Eagles have played this year, I'm like, yeah, we're losing.
Jake picked Dallas.
I'm going Casey.
I don't care if you pick them to win. Like, they're probably going to win this game.
I think because it's at home.
But you're so delusional about how good your team is.
No, I think their defensive tackle room is like that. I think their secondary is
No,
buns.
their secondary's trash.
Their secondary is buns, but their D tackle room is amazing. And their offense is good. And I think they're going to try to probably follow McDuffie on one of the two receivers, and that's going to leave Ferguson and CD to have, or Pickens to have, do whatever they want.
I could see a decently high-scoring game.
I think 34-30.
That's a good estimation. I think it's gonna be high-scoring but close.
Mark, what do you think?
I'm black-pilled about the NFL, so I think the winning team is probably going to be Kansas City because
Mark, I thought we were friends.
prime time. It's just, I think it's going to be Kansas City.
What team makes the most sense?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What team makes the most sense
it's
for the
got
NFL?
the best storyline. The other storyline could be the Cowboys player that just passed recently, but I think Kansas City just...
They got the win Sunday for them.
No,
That's true.
I
That
don't-
is true. They
I
probably
don't
come out
think-
flat.
I
if had to
think
guess.
Dallas is playing for that kid all year long. And then after the season, they're going to completely kind of put in the rearview mirror.
No, I still think Kansas City's a storyline, but that's how I look at it.
I think it'd be so sweet, though, to watch Dallas kind of put them out of it. I just want Kansas City out.
It's
I don't want either
as
team to
Jake
win,
said. It's that time of year. Kansas City could randomly turn it on and just randomly become like a 12-5 team.
They always do.
Yeah, but do you think the division's out of reach now?
So,
They're like 3 games behind Denver.
No.
I think
No.
that's out of reach.
no,
'Cause
Denver's
I don't think
not
Denver's
that good.
Yeah, I don't think Denver's
I don't think they
Denver
are
about to
either.
tank.
I don't think they are either, but let me see what their schedule is. I don't think they have a hard schedule. They got the Commanders Sunday night. They have the Raiders the following week. They have the Packers. Maybe they could. Yeah, I guess so. Because they have Jacksonville the week after that. And I don't really know what to think about Jacksonville.
So what you're telling me is that Denver has 3 more wins. At
Yeah,
the
but I
least.
think Kansas City lost the tiebreaker. Because even if Kansas City wins, I think Kansas City lost to the Chargers and they lost to Denver.
All right.
Well, let's shift over to our night game.
Did we even do all our official picks?
Yeah. 3 Kansas City, 2 Dallas.
I was going to go Dallas.
All right, go ahead, Tito. Who are you picking?
Dallas.
Kansas City.
How'd you why? Let's hear it. Why'd you switch?
I didn't switch. I never actually said I was going to pick Kansas City.
He never did.
He never officially selected, but he was absolutely just trashing the Cowboys the whole time.
You were teasing me. How dare
I
you
was rage
tease me?
baiting.
The
Yeah.
Cowboys are garbage, and that's why I'm picking them.
He's a professional
Like
rage
Jake
baiter.
had said, they are home. They are at home.
If it was in Kansas City, I'm taking Kansas City.
Yes,
That's,
and that's
what it came down to.
that's the only reason I picked Dallas is because they're at home.
Thank goodness
Jerry's
for
gonna
Thanksgiving home
shine
games.
the windows into Mahomes' eyes.
That's true.
All right,
All
I
right.
love Jerry's World.
That is a beautiful stadium.
It's disgusting.
No, it's gorgeous. Our night game, it doesn't look like records-wise it's going to be an entertaining one, but there's a lot more storylines around it. You got Baltimore, you got Cincinnati, you got like old school AFC North football, and I think the biggest headline of it is Joe Burrow's back and Jamar Chase is back from his suspension. And now you get that dynamic duo back on the same field. Even though T. Higgins is out, and I get Baltimore's on a 5-game win streak, and they're now atop of the division because the Steelers absolutely choked this division away. Do you think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase have enough to kind of pull off the upset of Thanksgiving and knock off Baltimore?
they need to. I don't think they will though because their defense is garbage. Nope.
I don't think Burrow's gonna have hardly any time in the pocket anyway.
I don't think Burrow's gonna. I think Burrow's gonna have so much rust on him.
I could see him getting hurt again.
But if T. Higgins was healthy, does that kind of sway your decision at all to like maybe thinking it gets a little closer?
No,
No.
their defense is garbage, and the Ravens' offense
Lamar's back,
is
right?
good enough.
Yeah, but Baltimore doesn't have a great defense.
It
this
doesn't
year.
matter. I think the Ravens are a better team overall.
I mean, I'm picking Baltimore, but I definitely think it's going to be more interesting, and I could see it being really, really physical,
Well, yeah, it's a division game.
especially that division. Every division matchup for the AFC North, it doesn't matter. Cleveland could be. When Cleveland went 0-17, I felt like they were in dogfights with their division rivals.
Well, division games are always, no matter what division, they're always tough.
AFC South, no one could care about.
Who's in the AFC South?
Colts, Jaguars, Texans.
How did the Colts get in the
Titans.
AFC South?
No, the real question is how Dallas get in the East.
NFC.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
true.
know how that one worked.
Let's
I
stay
wish
on
we were
track
in the
here.
South.
Stay on track here.
You would be in the division win every year.
That
Oh,
was like
yeah,
how the
that'd be
Patriots were in the East, AFC East all
Yeah.
those years.
Oh, that was a cakewalk, but at least they were in the East.
I have Ravens.
Do you think that after the slow start, though, for Baltimore, they're going to be able to like kind of make a deep push into the playoffs, or do you
No.
think it's
I mean, even when they seem ready to be able to make a deep push, they go out first round usually.
yeah? Didn't they lose like the first game when they had the 1 seed?
Yeah, they
It's the
played the
same-
Titans that one year and just.
It's the same thing.
Choked.
Lamar cannot win in the playoffs.
Granted, Mark Andrews dropping the ball is not his fault.
But they shouldn't even been in that situation.
It's also true.
Well, then, if you're saying that, what is something that you think Baltimore needs to do to be able to is like poised for a deep postseason run?
Defense.
Limit Lamar's runs.
No, they should have Lamar run more. Since they stopped him running as much, their offense doesn't look the same.
Well, you bring back the runs for the playoffs because that's where he's strongest at. But you got to keep him fresh for that. You
Oh
almost-
yeah. Well, I thought we were talking playoffs.
Well, we are, but like pre-playoffs, you got to stop
Yeah.
him from.
Especially coming
Preserve
back
him.
from an injury.
I don't think you should hold him back. I mean, if you're trying to make a deep postseason push, I'd just let that dude run as much as he wants.
With a talent like Lamar, no, you don't hold him back.
Or use Henry more.
Yes.
You gave Henry this big contract, AAV wise. Use him. Use him all the time. I don't know. Maybe throw gadget quarterback plays in there. Get Huntley in there if you really want to run it that much and you're afraid of Lamar getting hurt.
Didn't they sign Brandon Cooks? I don't know how much of a difference.
No,
gonna
that's
make.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the Ravens in this game. I don't think the Bengals defense is good enough.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
I got Baltimore.
I'll pick Baltimore as well.
Baltimore.
I do think that's going to be one of the more entertaining games, though. Just because physicality, though.
Well, no one's. Okay, never mind.
I will say, out of that whole 3-game Thanksgiving slate, I think it's definitely one of the better ones we've had over the past couple of years.
Dude,
Yes.
seriously, shout out the NFL for all of them are must win.
I mean, you
for
have
every team.
quarterback-wise, you have Love, Goff, Mahomes, Dak, Lamar, Burrow. I'll take those 6 quarterbacks better than years I've seen other ones.
Five elite QBs and Jordan Love.
I was ready for you to say Dak. I got so upset.
No, Dak's better than Love.
So then, I know that's all for Thanksgiving, but there is a game that happens 3 o'clock, which is a weird time, on Black Friday, and it is your guys' Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Bears. Philadelphia just had a massive collapse, and I think if it was against anyone other than Dallas, maybe it wouldn't have meant as much, but still it would have meant something. But against a divisional opponent, it means a little bit more. Chicago, Caleb Williams looks like he's figured out how to play quarterback at the NFL level. It feels like any time, no matter how good defenses are, he always figures out a way to get a game-winning drive in. They have the weapons on offense. They have a good defense. At the end of this game, who's going to be the number 2 seed, Chicago or Philly?
I think Chicago.
The Eagles won't win this game.
No.
They're not miraculously going to figure out the run game. They're not miraculously going to figure out how to run routes. They're not miraculously going to have fixed play calling. It's not going to happen.
Offense aside, just lost one of our starting safeties. The
Is Blankenship out for a while?
Makuba is out for the year.
What did he do?
Fractured his ankle.
Oh, was that on the Pickens play to end it?
Mm-hmm.
I saw he was grabbing his ankle. I didn't know what happened.
Blankenship's expected to play, but
Okay.
they still Epps, Sidney Brown.
It's going to be Sydney.
Sidney Brown is
A crash
terrible.
out. He's garbage.
He's terrible.
I'll tell you exactly why the Eagles lost that game to Dallas. It's because there was no pass rush. I don't even know if they touched Dak.
Now, is that credit to Dallas's O-line or Philly's bad presence?
I just think they didn't want to send extra because of how good Pickens and Lamb are. You gotta have guys in the box and secondary.
I felt like they definitely did send pressure sometimes, and it wasn't effective because I felt like they sent it at the wrong time.
It wasn't getting home.
Every time it felt like they called it, Dak would make an adjustment, go straight to a slant, and no one could touch him because it was always the Pickens.
Back to the Bears-Eagles. There's an underlying storyline in this game that the Bears have 3 former Eagles on their defense, including CJGJ.
He's there now? Oh, yeah. That is
It's him, Kevin Byard, and TJ Edwards.
How about Byard's a weird story. When he was with you guys, he was terrible. Now he's playing amazing for Chicago.
He's in the right system.
How's Edwards have been? I haven't really heard his name in a while.
I don't know. It's the Bears. Who focuses on the Bears?
8-3. I'm starting to focus on him.
Exactly. Now you have to. I'll take the Eagles.
Just like Tito trash.
I was like, just like Tito, you just trash Philly the whole time.
we still
Philly
have,
wins games.
we still have Hurts on this team, and he wins the game, and he's not happy what happened last week, and I'm going to take the Eagles.
I will say, I think the offense looked better, at least in the first half, against Dallas. Maybe they keep whatever they did there and just roll through with it. I don't know.
So who you got?
Chicago.
Tito?
See, I really want to pick the Eagles because being a delusional Eagles fan, I think they're going to win every week, even though I know they're going to lose every week. I'm going with the Bears.
Yeah. I was like, you set that up for Chicago. Mark?
So I think 2 things. I think the Eagles are going to win because I just think that they're just going to come out and they're going to try and fix the stuff that happened last week. But I think if they lose, this starts the spiral that we saw in 2023, and we lose more.
Out.
Yeah,
I would love nothing more than that.
I was gonna say, watch out. The Eagles lose, they're 7-4.
If Dallas wins,
If Dallas wins, they're 6-5-1.
the division gets
That's
real
a
we're
one-
interesting.
8-4 if we lose.
8-4. Okay,
But it's still, you're
That's-
right. It's
we're
close.
getting close.
Because of that Dallas tie, it makes it way more interesting.
I think there's so much internal.
Only
stuff
Green
going
Bay
on.
would have a tie. Like, Jordan Love, you're so bad.
So bad you can't even lose, right?
That was the only time he put up points. He put up 40.
What
It
an
was their-
idiot.
It was their defense that couldn't do anything.
He is the worst quarterback. No, Tua is. Never
No.
mind.
Wow. I was like, do not say that. And right now I'm putting Brock in that conversation.
No, I'm talking about out of that draft, but it's Tua.
Oh, yeah. He's. Ugh. I think I'm going to go Chicago on this one. Just think that they've been playing better football recently. I think they're a better offensive team. And they're close enough defensively that they can make this a game.
The thing that scares me is just the safety for the Eagles, and that's what swayed me in Chicago's direction.
Fair enough. All right, guys. You are ready for some little surprise openings. We got a little dumpling, and we got a little squishmallow.
Drum roll, please.
Hold on. I got to tape
Oh.
this. I got to untape this. But
You're taping
while,
it or untaping it?
untaping. While I'm doing this, let's hear some predictions, what we guys think color is going to be this week. Last week we thought it was red. Well, some people did.
I was the only one that got it right.
Purple.
I'm gonna go green.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'm so glad that is on video.
What do you do? Have you ever used a knife
To
before?
be fair, my brain stopped working for a second.
All right, I'm
It's
going.
It's never
There's
started
no-
working.
There's no fairness here. He
Yeah.
just cut a knife in his
Green. I'm
direction.
saying green.
I'm thinking green.
We got orange.
Oh, I like that.
It looks like a pumpkin.
Oh, that's a
cute.
good one.
That's perfect.
Go ahead. Let's pass the dumpling around while I open the squishmallow. We got Benny. We got Ivy. We got
Oh, I
Luna.
like this little thing.
Falala.
I'm actually going to get
Lunasha
one used
and
as a
Carol.
stress
We're
ball.
getting another Carol.
I hope it's not Carol. What do you think? This guy's Benny. That's Luna. What do you just name an animal?
I want Benny.
I want Jingle.
Is there a polar bear on there?
Who's
Is that what I
Jingle?
see?
I don't
No.
know.
You got a dog, a penguin. I don't even know what that is.
You're getting the penguin.
I hope it's a
I hope
penguin.
it's the penguin.
That'd be great if it was.
Kale, what do you
penguin.
think?
I
Here,
want
let me see
Benny.
it.
I don't know what Benny is, but I want him.
I want Benny. What is it? Oh, I think we got proper for hunting season. This is proper for hunting season.
Oh my.
We got falala.
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 Let me put it in front of the camera.
Hold on. Let me
We
switch
got
that
falala. It's beautiful.
Welcome, Flala.
We
Good
got
stuff.
What a cutie.
Let me see that thing.
Oh,
How
Mark,
dare
give me that.
So while these guys are hanging out with falala, let me tell you a little bit about what we got coming up. This next episode, we will be looking to film a little more Christmas stuff. Trying to get into the Christmas season. Probably doing some rankings on some movies, maybe some Christmas songs. And at the end, we're going to do a little bit of Christmas trivia. Make sure all you guys pay attention because December's going to be a good month. We got a couple of videos coming out, and we're going to save the big surprise. We're just going to say we're going to film it December 20th, and we'll see when it comes out. But hope you guys all enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Girl Scout.
Let's go eat cookie dough, shall we?
Should we? That's kind of Christmassy. Let's go eat the pink nasty stuff.
sweetheart salad.
Oh, that's
Sweetheart salad, brah.
I already forgot about that vile
Oh.
concoction. Hey, you get another one?